Carlos CARTOSO escaped with only the clothes on his back when fire ripped through this area yesterday afternoon.
You have to think about the temperature was reaching inside to melt the glass. I smelled something and I turn around and a huge ball of fire, dust and smoke come this way.
Carlos doesn't have insurance. As a pensioner, he says it became too expensive.
I don't know if I'll be able to rebuild. If I don't be able to rebuild, I'm 65 years old and weak, you know.
69 fires broke out across South Australia yesterday as the state sweltered through temperatures above 40 degrees. It was a sudden change in wind direction that sent the Yorktown fire hurtling towards the seaside town of Edithburgh. Farmer Graham Hart's property was in the path of the blaze.
Fighting the fire up there, it was dark and it was so much bloody smoke you couldn't see a damn thing.
The fire had jumped containment lines. Graham lost stock and fences but saved his house.
I mean, a lot of people have lost a couple of hundred sheep. Guy up the road that does my leasing lost 3 tractors. But everywhere you go, you see more damage, and so I might have an early knock-off, I think.
This video was shot at the Edithburgh caravan park as the fire approached. Holidaymakers were told to flee.
As I said at daybreak, we're sitting in the car there.
It was plumes of smoke, but then suddenly it was the whole sky was just so thick. You could see the first row of caravans, but then suddenly we couldn't see anything of the caravans at all. And that was so scary because you didn't know if the park was on fire or if it was back behind the park.
Shirley and Terry GAWEN headed for the beach.
We'd tied handkerchiefs across our face, put on thick pants and thick things to keep us from the fire.
Sat in the car mostly. Yeah.
And we had pillar slips ready to put over our head if we did have to go and stand in the water.
"150 firefighters battled the blaze, aided by aerial support. The fire was stopped on the town's doorstep.
Very difficult conditions. Strong winds, high fire intensity, high rates of spread, and in that context it produced lots of smoke and lots of dust.
As crews put out spot fires, the cause of the blaze was revealed to be an electrical fault. About 5,000 hectares was razed, including paddocks of crops.
All these were crops out here yesterday, yeah. You know, and probably 20 bags to the acre or something, and now you've got nothing. Yeah. So that's a year's work down the drain.
Carlos says he'll stay with family for now, but has no idea where he'll live in the future.
I have to live in the tent or in the shed or something like that. I hope nobody else have to go through the situation I do. All the floorboards are gone.
We've had records, weather records, fire weather records this November and over the last 24 hours. We have not experienced the catastrophic conditions this early in the season, and we are very early in the season.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 730's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.